In this video, I'm going to talk about how to improve your sleep health, and I will share how to download my mini ebook at the end of the video. So stay tuned with me till the end of the video so that you get to know how to grab my free mini ebook on how to improve your sleep health. Well, India is the second most sleep deprived country in the world. And the fascinating information that you should be taking today is that we are very much sleep deprived and we are in the journey to correct it. Now, let us, before even saying or understanding that why is the India sleep deprived country at this point of time and India is the second most sleep deprived country, well, here are the answers to it. The number one reason is because of many of the unresolved issues, problem, and stress that most Indian face. Well, whenever you're going to bed, imagine that you are about to sleep, and while you are sleeping, there are so many thoughts that starts running in your mind. And the moment they start running in your mind, the thoughts are definitely going to multiply. And the moment they are multiplied, you have an enormous amount of thoughts running and racing your mind. Now eventually when you are thinking about something, you are thinking that is not, which is not complete, which is not resolved, and which you are not able to tackle the obstacle or any of those things. Usually we think what we couldn't accomplish, we think about what we couldn't do in that day, what bad happened or something like this, and this leads to being stressful, and this leads to increasing the sympathetic nervous system that leads to the further complication, which is the flight and fright mode, where we are in very stressful condition, and this is the one of the major reasons why Indians suffer. Now number two reason is because of overexposure to artificial light. We have been exposed to the light extremely high at this point of time, because if you see in the ancient days, usually when they didn't have the artificial light, they used to go to sleep by 7:38 and they used to get up early in the morning. And also the significance of darkness is that it helps in the production of a hormone called as sleep hormone. Now because of this artificial light, we have been deprived of that, and when there is lack of why sleep hormone, the melatonin production in your body, then how will you end up sleeping? So exposure, overexposure of lights as the evening happens is one of the significant reason why we Indians are suffering from sleep deprivation. Number three is most of us drink tea and coffee, which are high stimulants, and even alcohol or any beverage for that matter of fact will leads to disruption of sleep cycle, the sleep and wake cycle, your circadian rhythm. So make sure that you reduce the amount of consumption of stimulants, the psychoactive substances, especially coffee, because it stimulates the stress hormone and leads to further more complication. And these all things have been shown to be very much in alignment of disruption of your sleep health. Number fourth one, if you see, is that is hormonal imbalance. Many a times, as I was explaining, if there is a lack of melatonin in your body, then there you will be not able to sleep. If there is a lack of that melatonin circulating in your body, then also you will be sleep deprived. And if there are various other hormonal imbalance like vitamin D and many other such vitamin nutrient deficiencies, that leads to it, which answers my fifth one also, that is micro deficiencies. Lack of minerals and vitamins has been leading to sleep deprivation also. The reason is because the vitamins and minerals are the raw materials that is required to produce an hormone that is produced in certain amount of things that is required for your body. And when they are not able to produce, then you will end up being sleep deprived. So correction of all these three things has been shown to be very beneficial in the today's times, and are all these things which I've just now spoken. In specifically, I'll tell you three things that is very important. Number one is make sure that your room while you're about to go and sleep is absolutely dark, because if it is dark, then it helps you in production of melatonin hormone and helps you go to sleep. The number two is that you should make sure that you will be able to relax yourself, learn how to stimulate parasympathetic nervous system, which activates rest and digest mode. It helps you to rest your body and it helps you to digest the nutrients that is required to your body also. So you need to learn various methods, and one of the very fine method or very closely many people practices deep breathing. The breathing techniques have been shown to help in activation of parasympathetic nervous system, and that is why if you see many of times people say to do breathing pranayama or breathing practices to activate parasympathetic nervous system, and this in return helps you to go to sleep. And the third and the last one would be that I would say that your preparation for sleep starts from the time you have gotten up early in the morning. So expose yourself to sunlight, because this helps in correction of the circadian rhythm. It indicates that the mornings are up, and when you are in the evening, make sure that you are absolutely maintaining a dim light up in more environment where the darkness is there, so that you'll be able to generate melatonin, the sleep hormone, and go to sleep. So as soon as you wake up, please make sure that you expose yourself to the proper sunlight, the nature's light. I would say not necessary if there is no sun some days, just the atmospheric light, the light outside is more than enough to stimulate your circadian rhythm and set it in the right motion. So these three things. Apart from that, what I will be suggesting is that we will be dropping a link in the comment section or in the description. That is a mini ebook which I have written called as Your Sleep Health, and you can download it. It is absolutely free. Make use of it. Write me what are your thoughts on it, and with that I'll see you on the next video.